All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Set 50, plant. I'm coming.
On first down, Lawrence looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
It is.
Hitting double digits with his 10th
touchdown
touchdown of the season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Hey, go. Nice, sweetheart. Go. Get out there. 26.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Trying to find
Come
a
on,
lane, but
baby.
instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now a handoff looking right. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Prescott to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Alert flag.
4th down, Prescott. Man open, it's coming.
Man, get out of here.
On 4th down,
Oh, my God.
time as they pick up 29.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Go!
On 2nd down, it's Brown. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Down! 30 base. We ain't giving up nothing today. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Yep. Watch motion. Now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, zoom. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Let's go, D.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Watch 80. He likes to get those jump balls.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 7-7, our score after 1. Now they try the right side here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Gun. Motion. Reset. What do you think?
Now Elliott. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. His career already storied, just keeps getting better. That last carry, CD, he hit 14,000 career rushing yards.
Think about the accumulation of this yardage like you're going upstairs. Now he's at the doorstep of the top 5 all-time in NFL history in rushing yards.
Unbelievable. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Here we go. Mike, go.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Philip Dorsett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On second down now, it's Brown. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
91. X3. 2X10.
They'll run on third down with Brown. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll run it here with Brown. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Marco, be done talking.
10 logo.
All day, dog.
To throw on second down, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit. We go. 8 read.
On third down, Lawrence going for Metcalf on the deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Come on, set.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DK Metcalf with his 16th touchdown of the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
He's checking it.
On first down, Brown. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Look, squeeze. Rush in. You're out. Tight on. Under 10. Shoot.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Hey, seam 6. Fair. Rock it.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Open man is got it. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They go with Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Down. 70. Indy.
Rip left, rip left. Shit.
Let's go. Let's go. Get set.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Hey.
Check 31.
Hit it.
On 3rd down, Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
What?
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Go.
58 for Mike. 58 for Mike.
Big rip.
On 4th down, Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. That puts a good dent into their first down setback. It's a pickup of 16.
Man, this game is crazy. Man.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
That is ridiculous.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
my kicker
back
just
for
will not kick the ball
3.
in the end zone.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the
Fathers, he done
scoreboard.
kicked it all night.
Come on, fellas.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On third down, Elliott. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Brown. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Joker. Leo. Hard.
On first down. It's Brown. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
6-6, pull it high. Get it.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Look at me. Go. Slam. Shoot.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get this down to the 10. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I floated.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Check it out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving.
No, I'm going in. We going
it's
in.
Another one that keeps them moving forward.
I'm getting in this one.
Running right, here's Brown. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Oh, that was interference.
Take a shot at the
Man, he
end
beat him up.
but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Sanders' kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did
Ain't
that.
no
Give
way.
a tip of the cap to the stop
I know what you
there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal. And
I know what you like to do.
But it feels a whole lot better running off the field.
First half is your best chance. Yeah, you done. You came back and beat me before. That ain't about to happen. Last time we played.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die.
Kill him!
Didn't get it. We'll see how
Nigga, you better put it in the air.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it,
And I'm about to come
what
get
position
you.
leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to
I
see
told you to put it in the air.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's get it.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing, Prescott. Out to his left. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they see it. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they bring one through in this 3rd quarter.
I hit the wrong adjustment. He wasn't about to get that.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Dorsett making the catch.
Forgot about the
He will
RPO.
have a first down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91. Come
On 3rd down, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right.
Ain't no running.
Play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Man, that hurry up is garbage you doing, though.
Prescott now from the 50.
There we go.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45.
You better account for him.
A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point
Yeah.
at times. In other words,
Go for it now.
to the right,
Go for that damn 4th and 17.
bootleg it. Do some different things so that he can't just rely on the fact
Go
that he
for
can
it.
take 3 to 5 steps
You
back
shouldn't
in the
have
pocket,
got it the
line up
first
and go to the
time.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now.
It's over. You should have won for that. You'll never see the ball again.
And it's out of
After I
bounds.
get
Now
this
we'll see
7.
what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and
Nah,
every
we
year,
about
don't
to
they?
finagle
do.
this all the
And
way
now
down the
it's really
field.
not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Look, squeeze. 26, check 26. Hit it.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. He's going to let this one go.
You know who about to win this battle, right?
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They've done a good job on these receivers. Pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that was. I don't like that.
Get you going, right? You're looking for someone
I don't like that though. That's a bailout. I would rather for him to catch it.
Here's Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
Wild Bill.
Hey, Alpha.
To throw on second down. Lawrence. He'll let it. And got his
Can't.
man. It's caught.
You better get over there with him.
Houston. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive.
Oh, you not seeing it?
Know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team.
What is showing
just
you
cut
the
it.
phone?
Right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
What y'all doing still up in there?
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10
Coming.
from the 25. Prescott now. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
They can't see you, baby.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
He coming. Oh!
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
This has been a tough
Good
one
night,
for this offensive
Irene.
line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Prescott to throw on 4th.
Woo!
And no, it's incomplete.
Woo!
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation.
Get over there on him, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's where I'm going. I ain't gonna even front. I'm going right there. Thought I was playing.
Lawrence.
I told you to get over there on him.
Touchdown, Texans. DK Metcalf with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the ball.
Actually, I ain't. Somebody just told me that I got to use him more because he unstoppable on one-on-one. So if I see you over there, I'm about to throw it to him.
He's been the headliner.
I never really get in the game.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a deep ball there on second.
Told you the second half, man. I know what you want to do.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. And it's caught by Herndon. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon.
Let's go.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Prescott. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Man, what you got over there? Some kind of trick play? Man, I can't even call a play.
Prescott now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. The throw complete to Dorsett. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Man, I can't even call a play, man. I can't call a timeout.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Here's Prescott. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
If that wasn't the jankiest, cheating stuff in the world.
They're able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Man, what is you on?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that they think that...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf. 63 yards. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, They give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
I know for a fact, Cooper Kupp, I got him in another league, is not faster than Riley, a 90 fast speed. Cooper Kupp ain't even a 90 speed, probably.
To throw is Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Three niggas.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Good game, man.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this results in 6. Touchdown. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra.